Hello, this is wmpyr back again with another another video about the rear naked choke defense. Of course, we're talking about standing, not on the ground. Um, I just want to make it very clear because there's so much info out there on YouTube that probably people are getting confused. So, um, what I want to say is number one, flat out, right? Is you gonna tuck your chin down, raise your shoulders, and then use your hands to relieve the pressure. That's number one. In fact, that's so basic that's not even considered a technique. Any grappler would be like, yeah, that's natural, you know. They don't even, that comes out automatically, you know, for a grappler. So that's number one. Yes, it's absolutely true that you could get submitted from there. In fact, any decent grappler is thinking about how do I submit a person when they're defending. They don't expect this clean necks available and boom, sink it in. They're not expecting that. They're expecting you to block and defend and tuck your chin down and not give the neck, but they're ready to work from there, and they have a lot of moves from there. But if you don't even do that, then you're going to get submitted even faster. So please understand, number one, you need to do this. You need to tuck that chin down. If it's more on the forearm, is more on your throat, then you turn your head and aim for here and put your chin, because this is soft right here. So you slide that chin down. Okay, and yes, you could get submitted from here, but this buys you some time. Maybe it's only a fraction of a second, but it helps you start to make it more difficult for them and start working more onto your defense and go into an actual technique. But you don't just immediately go to technique, you work your way there. So that should be, like I said, it's mandatory, all right? So please understand that you got to do it. You should do it. You know, I highly recommend it. And it's not just me, guys. That I remember this one guy where I was training at the Carlos Machado Academy. I'll just say the name. There was a brown belt who was phenomenal. And when I mean phenomenal, you might be going, "Oh, he's just a brown belt." You know, for me, a brown belt's like, damn, but not just that. I saw him go up against the world famous legend, which I won't say the name, right? And I mean, they were neck and neck. That's all I gotta say. So this guy is phenomenal. He's awesome. Okay, he's probably a guy that all he did was just grappling 24/7. You know, he's amazing. So this dude, I remember he sat down and he gave me his back and he said, "Do whatever you want." You know, and when I went to go for the rear naked choke from the back, that's, you know, the best move. So I went for that. Immediately, he tucks his chin down, shoulders comes up, there's no neck. And I'm like, I can't do anything, you know? So even that guy, that's what he did. So I'm telling you guys, do it. But number two, you know, as a lot of other YouTubers have shown and are showing, is that you can't stay there because you're going to get submitted. If this is all you do, you're going to get submitted. Of course, in the situation I was in against the brown belt guy, yeah, I mean, that's all he needed to do against me because I'm not in his league. I'm nowhere near his level. So that's all he needed to do. I mean, I tried other stuff, but I was like, man, unless we have striking or something, I can't. You know, I'm not going to, there's no way I can sink this in. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, number one is do it. Tuck the chin down, okay, and raise your shoulders and use your hands to alleviate the pressure, okay? There's even a preventative stuff that you can do before that, but I'm saying once it's already, you're there, then do that, okay? Tuck the chin down. So you're trying to get the choke off of your neck. It becomes your jaw. The jaw is not very strong. It's vulnerable to a lot of things. You could still get submitted. And in fact, it's not just the jaw. From there, I would switch to bridge of the nose to eyes. You know, there's a lot of sensitive area on the face. You could start attacking in different ways. Jean LaBelle style is, you know, one of the things that I like to do was to start putting in different areas of the fist into like the eye and stuff like that to get an opening and then sink in the choke, you know. So there's a lot of things that they can do to you. So just this alone is not enough. So please keep that in mind. One, you have to do it. Number two, that alone's not enough. So I want to make that very, very clear. And then number three, you know, you're improving your position to then go into numerous techniques. And there's a lot of great techniques, a lot of techniques that are awesome. So I'm not going to judge the technique or style, whatever style you come from. Maybe it's just grab a brick and bash them on the head. Hey, if it works, it works, right? So, but the first two steps to me, those points, those are solid points. So please keep that in mind. That's it for now. Thank you for watching and take care, folks.